Hello. Today we're going to be speaking about the joy of driving a car with a stick shift or a manual transmission. Well, many of us already know how to drive, period. Some of us drive automatic transmission, others drive both. So today we're going to focus on why you should learn to shift gears. So this is the interior of a 2019 Ford Fiesta, and this is the gear shift in the middle on the console. It's a 6-speed. We're not going to get into how to drive it, but I'm just going to give you a few tips on why you should be driving one. Now, much more is involved in driving a manual transmission vehicle than an automatic transmission vehicle. You have to keep your eyes focused, you have to keep your mind focused on the clutch. There are 3 pedals, not 2, and on shifting gears. So this leaves less time for you to be distracted. No texting, don't answer that phone, and try eating a Whopper while you're trying to shift gears. It's not a pretty sight. And the practical reasons you might want to consider learning how to drive a manual transmission is because it's been proven that you get better gas mileage, up to 5 to 15%. Of course, it depends on what kind of driver you are. If you're going to go crazy, you're not going to save that much. And it's also cheaper to maintain. There are fewer parts that can go bad and break. You have a clutch in a manual transmission, and that sometimes can give you a problem, but they usually last up to 100,000 miles, sometimes more than that, so it's even better. Another practical reason why you might want to consider manual transmission is for job prospects. For an example, UPS requires each of its prospective drivers to know how to drive a manual transmission vehicle. Now, there are 240,000 drivers in the U.S. alone for UPS, and each and every one of them must learn how to drive a manual transmission before they get the job, even though there are automatic vehicles in the fleet. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, here's the fun part, but it could be not so much fun. Let's say, for example, ladies, you and 3 of your friends are going out after school. You say, let's meet after class. Molly says she's going to drive us to our favorite watering hole. And you, Kelly, let's say you're Kelly. Kelly has said she's going to be the designated driver. So they go out. They're having a great time. It's getting late. It's after midnight. And so they say, oh, we better go. But then Kelly realizes that each and every one of her friends are highly intoxicated. So she's very happy that she's going to be the designated driver. So they go out to the parking lot. They barely make it out there. They get to the car, and then as soon as the car door opens, Kelly, yes, it's a stick. She doesn't know how to drive a stick. So that's terrible. So what's going to happen now? What is she going to do? What are they going to do? Well, Kelly does the responsible thing. Hello, Dad, it's Kelly. Yeah, I'm at the Butterfly Grill. Can you come and get me? What? No, I'm not drunk. I just can't drive a stick. That's a shame. It's really, really a shame, but that's what could happen, and you don't want that kind of embarrassment. The other thing, too, is suppose you're driving with a relative or someone. They're driving, and you're in their car, and they have a stick, and Uncle Joe's driving, and all of a sudden he gets dizzy and pulls over. You're in the middle of, like, nowhere, really, and he doesn't look too good. So you think right away, oh, gosh, I don't know how to drive his car. I can't take him to the hospital. I'm really worried. So it's very important that you should try to learn how to drive any kind of vehicle. And if you know how to drive a stick, you can drive just about anything. So when you have that kind of skill, you can drive trucks, you can drive cars, and then they have these high-end vehicles, like they have classic vehicles, which are older, so they don't have automatic transmissions, but they're so beautiful, and you might want to drive those, or you might want to get a luxury high-end car that they make in a manual transmission because people like to feel the road when they drive a manual. It's really, really important. And here are some of the new cars that you could drive that have manual transmissions. There's this Subaru BRZ, a Chevy Corvette. Then you've got this cute little Fiat, this red car, the Ford Mustang. A lot of guys like that too, girls too. And then we've got the Honda Civic Type R, a Jeep Wrangler. So you've got all different types of vehicles that come in manual transmissions. And they're from low price to high price. You can go up here to all the way down here. You can get a used vehicle. So now I'm going to show you these. These are my cars. Well, this is my car. 2001 Honda S2000. It's a 6-speed manual. And my husband, Max, he has a 2001 Audi S4 6-speed. So we got these cars 17 years ago. We have had very little problems with them, and guess what the best part is? No car payments. So we love that. And it's just nice. It's really good. That's my car. It's a model of my car. It's on a little trophy that I won. I drove a road course in Carlisle, Pennsylvania a few years ago, and it says Hot Foot Award, Tony Zimmer, 2015. So have fun. Learn how to drive a stick, because when you can drive a stick, you can drive anything.